Good morning, friends. Leo's going through the freezer this morning. It's a full day of eating, low carb for weight loss. Look at my baby. Did you see Becky left us little notes? She's so sweet. She calls them love notes. Anyways, we're going to start our day with some coffee. We're going to have some Starbucks Cinnamon Dolce K-Cups. I'm going to toss that right in here. We're going to add in our Perfect Keto Cinnamon Toast Collagen. I love this one. It does sweeten up the coffee to me. So if you guys don't like sweet coffee, you know, just beware. But I don't think it's overly sweet. I still add sweetener to it because I like my coffee to be really sweet. But it's really good. I really like this. They also have chocolate, but the cinnamon toast is my favorite. And I'm going to put some half and half and a little sweetener in there. But I am going to follow that up with my L-theanine. You know, this is what I've been taking for my anxiety. And you take that with caffeine, because if you don't take L-theanine with caffeine, it'll make you sleepy. So if you wanted to take this before bed, you could do that as well. But I like to take mine first thing in the morning. So yeah, let's get this full day started. You already know, guys, today's a good day to have a good day. Something wonderful is going to happen today. We're going to do something today that's going to make our tomorrow even better. But first things first, we need coffee. All right, my friends, we are actually, it's early. It's only 8:30. We're like early birds. Are you guys like us? You get up early and do the things. That's how our relationship works. We both are very early risers. We like to get up and get our day started nice and early. And then by like 7 o'clock, we're like showered, ready for bed, and we can like watch TV and relax. Maybe we're old, but it works for us. But we need to go and get a couple things for dinner, and I gotta get a couple things for the house. Just a couple produce pieces and stuff like that that we don't have. And yeah, so we're gonna do a little grilling, I guess, today. It's gonna be nice. It's almost 60 today, or 50 something, right? So Leo's gonna throw some stuff on the grill, and we're probably gonna bulk cook some protein so we have stuff for Big Lots coming soon. Yes. So we have some stuff to eat throughout the week, and then I don't have to cook. I hate cooking on Mondays. Mondays are my, I like to have leftovers because I don't want to cook on Mondays, because it's just like kind of chaotic with the beginning of the week and stuff like that. And then I usually don't really do a lot of cleaning on Sundays, and I save it for Monday. So I usually do my cleaning, I can pick up every day, but I'll do cleaning like Mondays and Thursdays, like deep cleaning, because we have a small house and there's a lot of us. But nonetheless, we're gonna go to Tony's. I'll take you guys with us, see what we can come up with. I'm thinking for dinner tonight, we're gonna do some shrimp, some garlicky shrimp, with some cilantro and lime, and then we're gonna do some cilantro, or I'm sorry, some coleslaw, but without the mayo. We're gonna do something a little bit different with that. And then I don't know what else we're gonna do. Leo's gonna do some sausages. We're gonna do some burgers on the grill. Leo got some lamb chops. Oh, sorry, bust me. And yeah, so what else we can kind of come up with? That's about it. We haven't eaten breakfast yet either. I'm kind of hungry. Got a hat on today. Got my little double chin going. All right, let's go. All right, so this is usually where we come for our groceries. Tony's Finer Foods in Burbank. It's my favorite one. It's actually really nice because it's really clean. This whole guy's looking at me like I'm crazy with my camera. Yeah, so if you guys are ever in the area, I recommend Tony's. It's the best. All right, you guys always ask about the cactus. So you can come this way with the pricklies on there, and these are cheaper. These are only 69 cents a pound if you get them like this. My father-in-law bought these for me the other day, so, and he'll remove it for us, but usually I just buy these ones, and they go up to $3.99 a pound. Holy cow. If you know how to do the pricklies, suggest.
I don't mind them in the summer when I can sit outside and do it though. But
yeah.
Like in the winter, that stuff, they get everywhere.
Yeah, or get yourself a father-in-law and let him do it for you. But that's it. This is where they're always located. I'm trying to think of what other produce we can have. Maybe we'll get some peppers. We'll do some stuffed peppers.
Stuff with cheese?
We could. Want to do these? Usually we've had them, these peppers. What are these ones?
They're hot as shit though sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. We can do even the poblanos.
You could do the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. I got aloe vera. Yeah, I think I'm going to grab some peppers and do a little mix up. Alright, I'm thinking about getting some black beans with sea salt. For half a cup. I don't know. I think I might do some black beans to add in, and maybe some garbanzo beans too, like these chickpeas. Oh, I love them. They're so good. You could eat them cold and do a little salad with them. Delicious. Yeah, I think we're gonna do both. I think we're gonna do We're gonna go with this brand though because they're cheaper over here. I know they're not organic. Someone's probably gonna tell me something, but I don't care. Yeah, let's do, I'm only gonna do one can of each. So do one black bean and one garbanzo bean. Just to have as a salad. I'm the only one who really, Leo will eat the black beans, but other than that, I'm the only one. Let's see, what else? Oh, here, I wanted to show you guys this. You guys always ask about the cactus, so here is the stuff in the jar. So they have, at the store, they have a couple different brands. So it comes in the jar and like the Hispanic aisle. And then they always have this Doña Maria. They have her at Walmart. Just get this one and just make sure you rinse it. I've never really had it myself, but if you can't find the fresh one, that's always an option for you guys, okay? Here's where I get all those fresh peppers to make like the broths and stuff. If you guys wanted to do like, you know, the passion fruit tea that you guys, a lot of people like from Starbucks, this is what it comes for. The hibiscus flower. And you just go ahead and soak these overnight and you can make your own. It's really, really good. That's an option. I'm gonna see what else I can show you guys here. They have all types of stuff here too. They have like fresh cheese, cinnamon, chamomile, bay leaves, all types of stuff. Leo's mom, she does like with these dried shrimp, she'll do like shrimp patties, like little fried shrimp patties for Lent. They're really good. But yeah, that's it. Oh, I gotta go get garlic. Be right back. All right, so I'm showing Leo. When I was a kid, we didn't have all that type of money. So I used to eat this all the time. This Armour potted meat, and we would put it on some white bread. It was so good, made with chicken and pork added. This is, I don't even know, but I want to tell you guys, it's keto. It's for one can, it's 240 calories, 22 grams of fat, 10 protein, and 0 carbohydrates. You can put it on low carb.
I'm always getting this when I was a kid.
Armour potted meat. Hold on, which one does you got? This is one Leo used to eat. This one looks fancy. Deviled ham spread. This one's almost $3. The potted meat's still 79 cents. 1 carb. For a fourth of the can, for a fourth a cup, 60 grams. So for the whole can, it's 2 carbs, 30 fat, and 16 protein. That's keto. Who says you can't eat keto? And there you go, potted meat. You can even do these little, I bet you these have a ton of carbs in them. 1 carb for 3 sausages. Look.
My mom never let us eat this.
Spam is like hella keto. My dad loves spam. My mom threw that out when we moved in with him.
I like spam.
So there's options, what I'm trying to tell you guys. All right, so let's do a little grocery haul, shall we? We shall. I ended up getting some pepper jack cheese strips because I'm running out of my shredded cheese and I don't want to go to Trader Joe's just for that. So the macros weren't too bad. 60 calories per slice, 0 carbs, 5 fat, 4 protein. So not too bad. Figure I'll have those with my eggs or whatever. Some low carb tortillas. I've been staying away from these and I'm going to continue to do that for right now, but I wanted to have an option for Leo. We got some cecina. This is going to be for dinner during the week. I love this. You don't even have to do anything with it. It's already seasoned, and you just cut it up and fry it. It's just beef. It's so good. So I'll probably, I think I might make it today. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Feeling kind of lazy after doing all that stuff in the basement. We got an onion, some tomatoes. I got those just for like sandwiches and stuff for during the week. Some garlic because I needed it. We're going to do a fresh salsa. So we got some fresh cilantro. We got some more tomatoes for the salsa. These are poblano peppers. We're going to stuff with cheese and throw them on the grill. Very good. This is just, remember I showed you the peppers. I got green and red peppers. I think I'm going to do kind of like fajitas with the cecina. And some jalapenos for the salsa. And then what else did we get? Oh, I got a papaya. Papayas are really good for you and they have a ton of fiber. So I love papayas and they're full of like enzymes and digestive stuff. Super good for you. We're going to do some Puerto Rican rice today, like real rice, not like cauliflower rice. So yeah, I probably could show you guys if you want. I mean, I don't do it probably like your grandma does it. I kind of just do it my own way. It's a little bit different, but it's cool. But it's definitely not low carb. It's just, but my family likes it, and then I can make a pot and they could have it throughout the week as a side. But I put gandules in there. These are like chickpeas. And then I got the thing of garbanzo beans just to have for maybe like a side salad throughout the week. And I got some black beans. I got some fat-free half and half from my cafe. And we got some rice vinegar. This is my favorite. It's so good if you're gonna do like for salads and stuff. Love this stuff. It's delicious. You know who did this? This is Leo right here. We were supposed to get burgers. What happened, babe? So what did you get here? What is this called? The outer
skirt steak.
Outer skirt steak, and he's gonna trim this up himself. You want to show him how you do it when you're ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so, and then what else? Oh, we got sweet potatoes for Benny Boy, because, you know, he's the king of the castle, king of their doghouse. Leo, it's receipts. Leo is...
Hardware and diet stuff, you're embarrassing
me. You guys heard. I'm going to do ground beef, like ground beef, like seasoned, for like tacos, but we're going to have tostadas, but it's going to be like ground beef, but we're going to put on tostadas during the week. So I'm not going to have the tostadas, but I'll probably have mine over around those lettuce wraps. You know, what are they called? The butter lettuce. But the girls love these. So I picked those up with them, and we're going to have that fresh salsa to go out. We got some skewers because we're going to do some shrimp skewers today. I got some garlic, some more sazon. Okay. This is what we're going to talk about. This is definitely not my best parenting move, but we went to my sister-in-law's the other day, and she had this tamarind, like
to rim the glasses.
To rim the glass, yeah, for like if you're going to have like a michelada or whatever. And the kids loved it. Mostly.
They weren't having drinks. They were just.
Yeah, they weren't having cocktails or anything, but they loved this. I don't like tamarind though. It's just not my favorite flavor. But they had mango, watermelon. They had all different types. Yeah, but we got this one because Becky and them like it, and put them on their little drinks and the little cups, and they could have it with like a 7-Up or whatever. And yeah, it's awful. It's sugar and shit. The one that my sister-in-law had, they bought from like a little market, and it literally said like excessive sugar, excessive sodium, excessive, what else?
Sugar, and so it just said excessive sugar. And
yeah, and then I was like telling my father-in-law, don't you even look at it. But yeah, you can do like your own like migonadas at home or whatever. Yeah, micheladas and stuff. But I don't eat this stuff because I don't like it, but the kids do, and it's like a sweet treat. And you know, it's a panorama out there, so we're just trying to make the best out of it. And like she's not gonna eat the whole thing, but I'm making excuses. It was a shitty purchase, but the kids like it, so it's one of those things. I'm gonna put away these groceries, and then we're gonna have some breakfast. All right, so we're gonna do a real easy breakfast right now because it's 10:30. It's 10:30, and I want to start prepping some stuff for dinner, so we could be ready, you know, to go on the grill in a couple hours. And I'm hungry, and I got to do a couple things in the basement. So we're gonna do probably about 5 or 6 of these Jones's fully cooked chicken sausages. I love these. And then probably, you know, 11, 12 ounces of egg whites. I'm gonna skip the cactus today just because I feel like I do it every day, and you guys are probably tired of hearing me do it. And then I'm probably gonna add 2 pieces of this pepper jack cheese to it and do like a cheesy omelet. Call it a day. Real easy. If you guys do, Becky, how good were those omelets that we got from Costco, the frozen ones? Those were so, no, we don't have any more. The Eggland's Best frozen omelets, if you guys are like on the go or, you know what I mean, just want something easy, they were superior, so good. I think we're gonna do a little like food prep today. I think we're gonna do some hard-boiled eggs. I'm gonna kind of go over what we're doing a little bit differently with our eating, because I bought some like program for macro calculators, and I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do with it. But yeah, so we got a couple things that I want to cook up. I'll go through it, but first I need to eat because I'm getting a little hangry. So let's do that. And here, my friends, is our easy breakfast. That's just 12 ounces of egg whites, 3 pieces of that pepper jack cheese because the omelet was really big, so I need to add another piece, and then 5 of the chicken sausages. I know it's pretty big, but I like to have a big breakfast because then I'm not like starving during the day. And this is essentially like my first meal of the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and dive onto this and enjoy. Right, Leo is in the kitchen. We haven't had Leo in the kitchen for a minute. Say hi to our friends.
Hi.
Hi, friends. So, Leo's going to show us what he's going to... It's grilling season now, guys. It's warm here, so you're going to see a lot more of our friend. But tell him what you got here, babe.
Outer skirt steak.
Outer skirt steak. So we bought it from the meat counter. And, yeah, so it's like carne asada, right?
Yeah, it's a little hard to find, though. Not a lot of people carry it because I don't know why, but they don't.
So...
And it's usually a little bit pricier than regular skirt steak, too.
And you have them give it to you uncut.
I like it for them to give it to me this uncut, just because sometimes that meat place that we go to, they have that meat counter there, and they get a little busy and stuff, and they just I feel like they over trim it sometimes, so I just rather do it myself.
Okay. So he said this isn't.
It's really pricey too, so I'd rather be careful and take my time and throw as little meat away as possible, or over trim. We're trying to minimize the over trim.
All right, so kind of give him a breakdown. This is going to be a little, he said it's a little bit more complicated of a cut, but we're going to, you know, give you guys a little.
It's actually not that complicated. I mean, it comes covered in the skin right here. You just hold it down and you just rip all this off like that.
What did we get that was like that before, that we had to rip that skin off?
So most of it comes off like that. No, I just kind of take my knife and take it off, but I know most people don't have a decent knife like that. And
if you guys wanted Leo's knife, this show him your knife, babe, that you like to use. We have it linked down below. So if you guys wanted to get this one, it's from Amazon. It's really cheap, like 25 bucks, 30 bucks, something like that.
30 or something like that.
Yeah.
So you just want to peel all this off. I like to leave all that fat on there because it just kind of cooks away. I feel like it adds to the flavor. A lot of people like to take it off though. So on this, the other thing you do want to trim up a little bit is sometimes you might want to hit these edges a little bit because it has a little bit of that gristle and that skin on there, and that's tough and chewy, and you don't want to eat that, or it won't cook away anyway. So you want to just take a little bit of it off.
All right, babe, I want to ask you something. Who do you like, whose cooking channels do you like to watch? Other than Daniela Diaries.
I like to watch, I like Laura's channel, Laura Vitale. I like,
Laura, if you hear this, you see, he likes, I told you, he watches all your stuff.
I watch her a lot, and I watch this other guy, I forget what his channel name is. His name is Oscar something, Oscar Mazer, I think. I think his channel's called La Capital or something like that.
Yeah.
I enjoy watching his stuff a lot too.
And tell him, which ones does my mother-in-law like to watch? Because my mother-in-law's recently got into YouTube.
Oh, I forget what the channels are, but it's the older lady that's she's in like in her ranch and stuff, and she uses like a real primitive wood stove and stuff like that. I think it's called De Mi Rancho a Tu Casa or something like that. And there's another one out there too that she watches. I just can't remember what the name of it is.
My mother-in-law's into the YouTube now. We're gonna get her a channel.
So anyway, so a lot of people like to leave this piece just like this, and you can, and it cooks up real nicely, but since we're gonna probably have it in tacos or something, I'm probably just gonna slice it in half just to make it a little more manageable.
Do you want to leave that on? Or?
Yeah, this is a little bit of excessive, so I'll probably just take a little bit of that off. And when you're trimming this up like this, you want to just pull more than when you're actually slicing, because if you start slicing too much,
you gouge the meat.
You gouge the meat. But if you just kind of use that, you just kind of get in there and you push on it a little bit. And when you push, you want to kind of push like this and then bring it up just slightly.
Just to get under there.
Yeah, just to kind of get under there, and the rest of a lot of it will come with it. And it doesn't have to be perfect, you know. Like I said, just a couple of big chunks that we wanted to take off of there.
And we prep this the same exact way we do the skirt steak that we already buy, just with some lime and some salt and some meat tenderizer, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
And that's it. That's how we do all of our skirt steak. We just squeeze fresh lemon or fresh lime, some meat tenderizer, and some little bit of salt, and that's it. Every piece we lay down, we do the lime juice, the tenderizer, and the salt. That's it. And yeah, so like I said, this is why he waits. You see that? He was been waiting right here for you. But yeah, that's what we're gonna have. So we are gonna do some bulk cooking today, okay? If you guys are new here, during the summer or during the warmer months, we live in Chicago, so we don't have warm seasons all year long, but usually on Sundays when Leo's off, we tend to do a barbecue and we tend to bulk cook. We tend to do, it just works out really well for like my way of eating, and we're really focusing back on, you know, losing some weight because we got that COVID or that quarantine 15 or whatever they call it. So anyways, we're having the skirt steak, right? And then what are these, baby? You got?
Argentinian sausages.
I'm not gonna eat those.
I don't know what the macros are on them, but they're good.
I don't know. I'm not gonna have any. Then we got some shrimp. I don't know if we're gonna make a marinade for it. I don't know how exactly we're gonna do it just yet, but we're gonna do something. And then what else do we have that I wanted to put on there? We got the meat. I think that's gonna be it. I think that'll be kind of it. I think that'll be a good amount of stuff. And then we're gonna make some different sides. Okay, so we're gonna let Leo get back to what he's doing. All right, guys. So this is my look for today. This is my hair. This is what we got. Sorry, we just finished painting the basement, so it's been rough. I got like dried up paint on me. I'm exhausted, but we are out there. It's really pretty today. It's about 50 degrees and sunny, so I'm gonna make a couple sides. I wanted to tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a coleslaw. I got some purple cabbage and some green cabbage, but we're not gonna do a like mayo coleslaw. We're gonna do like kind of a vinaigrette coleslaw, just to go with the shrimp. And I wish I would have taken out some fish. We could have grilled up some fish, but just to have as a side, so during the week. So we're gonna do that. I found some Brussels sprouts in the fridge that I'm gonna cut up, and we're gonna fry those up, and we're gonna have those. And what else are we gonna do? I'm gonna make some rice for the kiddos. I think that's it. I think it's a pretty good amount. I think it's pretty good sides. So I like to kind of do that, cook a bunch of sides, and then we'll have protein, and then he can kind of pick and choose what he wants to eat. Again, I mentioned the rice isn't going to be like low carb, but this is just kind of a thing I like to make. You know, my kids are e-learning. They do 100% remote, so if I could have stuff that I don't have to like be like a short order cook and cook 3 times a day, then that's a-okay with me. So anyways, Leo's gonna cook that up, and then we will start on our salads and prepping our veggies. But I'm gonna figure out kind of what we're gonna do with that shrimp first. I'm thinking we're gonna do like a lime cilantro marinade, and then we're also gonna make a fresh salsa too. So we got a lot of stuff coming. So let's do this. Oh, hold on, pause, time out. I wanted to talk to you guys about the macros. I had mentioned it. I was actually talking to Laura Vitale, and she recommended to me something called IHEARTMACROS. She's on Facebook. I'm gonna kind of show you. Quincy is her name. IHEARTMACROS. She has 150,000 followers. So this is her. I don't know if you guys can. This is what it looks like. You guys can see. And Laura had suggested she has a workout program, and she has Laura has suggested to try out the macro program. So I went in and I put in my stuff. It's like 40 bucks, and they give you a macro breakdown. Kind of don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I like overpaid for it or something, but okay. So she says, "Hi Danielle, we are over the moon excited for you to start our IHEARTMACROS plan. Over the coming weeks, please use the info below to help better understand macros and nutrition. Our main goal will be to make this a lifestyle that you will improve many aspects of your life." So she's saying that my total calories should be, so you go through and you fill out a questionnaire, how tall I am, how old I am, my weight, my height, obviously how tall I am, my weight, my height, if I work out, you know, stuff like that. Do I want to lose weight? Do I want to gain weight? Do I want to lean out? Whatever. And I said weight loss and toning was my thing. So, and my goal weight is another one she asked. So I put all that stuff in, and her macros, so they have 2 different things. She gives you just a macro breakdown for protein, 170 grams, which is a lot. And then she says if you want to do the IHEARTMACROS method, make sure you reach the protein every day while keeping an eye on your calorie amount while letting your carbs and fats fluctuate each day. It takes flexible dieting to a whole new level of flexibility, or use this macro count below. So the IHEARTMACROS method is you make sure you hit your protein macro, that is, and then everything else is up to you. And then if I wanted to just follow like another way, They said my personal macros were 170 grams of protein, 147 grams of carbs, and 46 grams of fat. Still leading me to 1,691. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do right now is do the IHEARTMACROS method and just make sure I'm hitting that protein, but really focusing on keeping my fats a little bit higher and then lowering my carbs. So sorry, my dad's texting me, but yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, we're gonna implement it. Today will be day 1, so we'll see how it goes. We'll do a week to week. I'm also doing the Chloe Ting 2-week shred challenge, which has been killing me, so we'll have an update and all this stuff. But anyways, let me get ready to keep cooking. Okay, so I have a tripod on here today, guys. So you know, we say it's getting pretty serious. So we're gonna start. This is just a marinade we're gonna pull out of our butt for the shrimp. I want to do like a lime garlic shrimp, and let me show you the shrimp we are using. This is the same one I always use, but these are the shell on grilling shrimp, and we're gonna keep the shells on, and we're gonna actually skewer them. But I think Leo's feeling a little rushed, so you're gonna hear him kind of going back and forth. We're gonna take a whole head of cilantro. I like cilantro. I know some people don't, but it's where it's at for me. Okay, you just roll it up, and we're just gonna cut through. And then we're gonna go the other way. Get a nice big chunk of it. I'm gonna be surprised if my sister showed up here today. We're just gonna kind of dice it up a little bit. It's gonna be a real simple one. Mixing bowl. I'm gonna take probably not all of it, probably just half of it, and we are gonna have a salsa, so we can kind of save that other half for when we make that. But we're gonna take about half of it, throw it in our bowl. We're gonna take 1 jalapeno, okay? And ooh, Leo just chopped this bad boy, so it's nice and, or sharpened it, so it's nice. Okay, so we have a good amount of that jalapeno, and then I'm going to go through and just kind of dice it. If you don't like the spice, or you don't like the kick, I don't find jalapenos to be as spicy. I mean, sometimes you'll get one, but I think this will be okay. You make it easy. Okay, so we have that. Make sure before you touch your eyes or anything else, you wash your hands after dealing with the jalapeno, okay? Your kids, change your diapers, whatever. If you had to wear gloves with dealing with it, then just go ahead and do that as well. Okay, we're gonna take some olive oil, and we're gonna toss that in here just to kind of mix it. Okay, give her a nice little dose. We're gonna also take some lime. You could use the zest of the lime as well, but I think we're gonna pass on that today. We're gonna squeeze it in there. These are pretty juicy, so I think we'll be okay. We've got a little garbage bowl in the back, you guys can see. Okay, I got 1/2 of one right here, so we're gonna take the juice of 1½ limes. And this is for just a little bit over a pound of shrimp. We're also gonna take some garlic. This is just a fresh clove of garlic. Okay, and we're gonna take about 3 little cloves of them. I have a garlic press. If you guys wanted to chop it, you can do that. But I love the garlic press because I think it's great. So just go ahead and you squeeze. Okay. And then you just peel off because you don't have to take the shell off with the garlic. Let's go ahead, go with your other one, toss that one in there. Just go ahead and remove the skin again. Drop it in there. Okay, and then I just slide my knife around the back end. Drop that in the garbage bowl. We're gonna mix it up and see what we're looking like, okay? We're gonna take some salt, salt her up. Okay. Fresh black pepper, crack her in there. I am marinating them a little bit late, but I would suggest letting them marinate as long as you can. A couple hours, overnight, whatever. So I throw mine in a bag, and then you toss this in. Okay. Give it a good shake. I feel like I probably have made these with you guys before, but if I did, just a repeat. It smells really, really good. And just throw these in the fridge. And this is gonna be your marinade for your shrimp. Okay, welcome back. Here we go again. So in this bowl right here, in this large bowl, I have cut up about a half a head of green cabbage. Let me turn down this so it's not as bright so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. So I have a head of green cabbage, and then I also have some red cabbage at the bottom, okay? You can do carrots and stuff too, but we're just gonna leave it at that. We're gonna make a, like a vinaigrette type deal to go with it. I've never tried this one, so we're gonna try it together and see how it goes. First things first is we're gonna take some oil, and we're gonna use just, whoopsie, we're gonna use just some regular olive oil. We're gonna take about a half a cup of red wine vinegar. It says half a cup plus 1 tablespoon, so we'll do that. Half a cup, toss that in, 1 tablespoon. Sounds good to me. Clean up your mess. We're gonna go in with a sweetener. This is the keto sweet allulose sweetener. We're gonna take 1/3 of a cup. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna take 1/4 of a cup because I feel like this stuff is really sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna take 1/4. Directions call for 1/3, I'm gonna take 1/4. You can choose to do however you like, okay? We're gonna toss in some black pepper. We're gonna take some salt. And then we're gonna add in, this is some fresh oregano. My mother-in-law gets it brought to me from Mexico, and I just kind of keep it. So I'm gonna crunch it up in my hand, and then I do like this. All right, so that's our mix. You're just gonna mix it up, okay? Make sure you're stirring. All right, I'm gonna try this before. I'm gonna add in some more vinegar because it tastes like pure oil. Okay. I'm also gonna do something that they didn't ask for, and I'm gonna add in some spicy brown mustard. Probably about a tablespoon, just to give it a little kick. And a little spice. Stupid TikTok gets me every time. And cue the Fleetwood Mac. So this is what we're gonna do now. We're gonna take our dressing. We're gonna start dumping it in. I have a napkin in my hand. We're gonna dump it in. Okay, I didn't dump it all in because I want to start stirring. I'm gonna use a bolt spoon instead of using a freaking spoon like that. Okay, just gonna flip everything, make sure everything gets coated. And we're gonna let this sit once we finish incorporating all the dressing. and then the vinegar and everything will shrink down the cabbage, okay? They're saying that this total thing is net, that this yields six servings, which I would agree. I say about 6. So when we go to put this in, we're gonna add 6. I'm gonna try this. What I'll do is I'll just put a little bit into here. It's good. It's really good, and it'll taste even better once it marinates a little bit longer. All right, my friends, so I'm going to show you how I make the rice, okay? So traditionally, right, people would put bacon, ham, whatever, but we're just keeping it kind of simple because it's not all that serious. So there's probably going to be somebody on here who's going to critique this rice, but you can do what you want to do. This is just how I do it. I have the bottom of my pan lined with some olive oil. I'm gonna let this oil get hot, okay? Then we're gonna go in with some white rice. This is some long grain white rice. We're gonna take about a cup, okay? So about 1 cup of rice, and we're gonna toast it into here, okay? And you're gonna take 1 cup of rice. Don't forget, for 1 cup of rice, it's 2 cups of water, right? What we're going to season our rice with is some Goya sazon. I'm not doing any sofrito or anything like that. We're just going to do a little bit of this. A couple packs. I like to taste it. And we're also going to toss in, I'm going to open these cans of, these are pigeon peas. They're also called gandules. We're going to toss those in there as well. What I do is I open up the can, drain them, rinse them, drain them again, and then I put them into the rice. But you're just going to want to get your rice nice and hot because you're going to want to toast up the rice. Toss your rice in there into the oil. I am not eating this rice. I should probably make 2 cups because I put a lot of oil. I'll probably make 2 cups. Scratch that. We're going to do 2 cups of rice. So yeah, you're going to want to toast the rice. It's real simple. Again, you don't have to do it the way I do it. If you know a better way, then you do you. This isn't keto or low carb. This is just something that I'm making for my family because they like it. Okay? So yeah, I'm toasting it up until it gets a little toasty, a little brown. You don't want to let this sit, okay? Don't walk away and think it'll be okay. You got to kind of watch it, okay? Because it will burn and it'll ruin the whole dish. Again, you get your gandules or whatever you want to do and rinse those, and then add them in strained once you add the water. And then you're also going to season it with the sazon Goya, probably for these 2 cups of rice. I think I'm going to use 4 of these, and that's it. All right, we're going to start adding in our water. So we have 2 cups of rice, so we're going to do 4 cups of water. That's normal. Don't freak out. Then you're going to go in with your packets of rice, or packets of seasoning. So like I said, we're going to do 4. Okay, and then I mix it. You're gonna want your rice to start boiling before you put the lid on, okay? That's another trick. And I know it probably sounds stupid to tell people like how to cook rice because it probably sounds so basic, but I struggled with rice for like ever. And then we're gonna add in the gandules. These are, remember I told you I rinsed them? I emptied out the water and then I rinsed them. You could skip that too if you didn't want it. Like Sophie doesn't like the gandules, but Leo and Becky do. So everything is mixed, good to go. And you're gonna wait for it to start simmering. And then once it starts like kind of coming to like a roiling bubble, you're gonna turn it down to low, pop your lid on, set your timer for 45 minutes, and walk away. That's it. That's how you cook your rice. All right, you know what I also forgot to tell you before we go on is you got to put your bay leaf in there. So mine are all broken, so that's all we got. But yeah, just toss your bay leaf. You're gonna see it starting to bubble. Once it gets to like a rolling simmer, toss it on low, put your lid on, don't touch it again, 45 minutes. Don't forget your bay leaf. All right, mis amigas y amigos, we're gonna make a pico de gallo. Okay, so pico de gallo is a little bit different than a salsa because a pico de gallo is chunky. Like me, chunky. But nonetheless, our base is going to be tomatoes. So we're going to go through. We're going to dice up some tomatoes. We're going to add some peppers. We got some jalapeno and some serrano peppers. I think I'm going to add 1 and 1 and see where we're at. We got some cilantro and then the reserve we had from the other. We're going to add a little onion and lots of lime juice. Lots of lime juice. Real simple. So, oops. Get to it, start chopping up, and I'll be back. What, babe? All right, guys. So it's been about 45 minutes. The rice is done. So what we'll do is we take out the bay leaves here. You don't want to leave those in. And they'll be at the top. I'll show you how I told Leo, I said, could you fluff the rice? He's like, how the hell do you fluff the rice? You just do like this, babe. That's fluffing the rice. So you can see it's not sticky. Nothing's hard. It's not burnt at the bottom of the pan. And honestly, guys, I'm telling you, that's where, when I would learn how to make rice, that's where I would struggle. How about it, babe? Like, it would still be hard, or it would be mushy. And you could see it's still, that's what she said. It's still, you know, good. So there is the rice that we have here. Obviously not keto, but I just want to show you guys, or low carb, but give you guys some options. Maybe if you wanted to make it for your family. Here are the shrimp. Look at how pretty those came out. Let's bring them over here, get a little bit of sunlight. But look. Leo said they came out really good because they had the jalapeno in them. He just grilled them up. Perfection. Okay. And then here is that steak. And we have the sausages. Looking really nice, really nice. I tried some, delicious. These are actually pretty good too. So we got that. And then I went to go make those Brussels sprouts and they were already bad. So we had to toss them. You know, it is what it is. And then here is that coleslaw. This is just a vinaigrette coleslaw. So if you don't like the mayo, you don't have to. Just something different. We strive for difference around here at Daniela Diaries. So we have that. And I put this into my carb, or my Lose It app. It's 117 calories per serving, about 3 carbs per serving as well. So this is going to be about 6 servings. And then we have our fresh pico de gallo. So I'm going to plate up some food because I'm hungry and I'll be back. Woo! Look at this. Look at this. We got 6 ounces of some shrimp. We got, damn it, I think 7 ounces of steak. I gotta look at my little meter here. And then we have a serving of that coleslaw. So I'm like happy, like eating all this. Yep, 7 ounces of steak, 7 ounces of shrimp, serving a coleslaw. We're hitting all that protein macros today, honey. And low carb. Woo! Looking so good. So good. All right, guys, let's go over these macros for the end of the day. So it's 6:15. And we're a little bit short on calories, so 1584, which isn't bad. Let's look at the macros. All right, macros are 85.5 of fat, 21.5 of carbs with 1.5 fiber, so leaving us with 20 net carbs. Whoa. And look at that protein, 171.2 or 172.1. That is perfection. So go back to the log again. Calories 1584. This is amazing. This was a great full day of eating. We kept it low carb and doing really good, and dinner was awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap that up. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all on the next one. Bye, friends.